So we just got a huge update pertaining to itemization in Diablo 4 ahead of Season 1 by way of this German interview. So thanks to some Google Translate magic, we can read this. So here we go. Diablo 4, Blizzard has a plan for Season 1 to make looting more fun again. In an exclusive interview, the Diablo developers tell us how one of the most annoying loot problems should disappear from Season 1. The translation didn't do a great job here, but we can kinda get an idea of what they're saying. Looting in a Diablo game is as important as breathing. This is precisely why the loot system in Diablo 4 is particularly important for higher level players for some frustration, so a sense of frustration for some higher level players. In particular, the requirements adapted to your own level have been annoying since the release, as this makes many found objects practically useless. So what they're talking about here is when you get an item to drop, say you're level 97, you're always going to get required level 97 on that item. So you can't give it to your level 85 alt or your level 80 friend. Well, that's going to change with Season 1. In order to alleviate the loot problem a little, Blizzard came up with a new system at the start of Season 1, which they revealed to us exclusively in an interview. Here, Associate Game Director Joseph Pipiora spoke to us about the hard level caps that are actually planned. Okay, no more level 100 junk. What's the problem? In Diablo 4, items currently always have exactly the same level as your character, so if you climb up, you can only get items that you can carry. However, at some point, this becomes a problem, or loot becomes useless as a result, because while the level cap increases, there's a cap on item power. This means that at some point you'll find items that are no use to your alternative characters, and they are purely level 100 junk that nobody can do anything with. This is exactly what should no longer happen from Season 1. So this is how the problem's solved. In response, Blizzard's introducing level caps for sacred and ancestral items. So once you reach a certain level, you'll no longer pull items of that type up. That's a weird translation. This at least makes it possible to give an item that your character doesn't need to another character or even another player. Items should always feel useful. So sacred items are getting a level cap of level 60, and ancestral items are getting a level cap of level 80. That way, if you're playing a level 97 character in World Tier 4 and you get an ancestral item, its required level is no longer going to be 97, but rather it's going to be capped at level 80. So you can give this to any of your alts at level 80 or any of your buddies who are level 80 plus, and they can use it from then on. Then it goes on to say, of course, this only helps if you want to give items to other characters, but if you're looking for useful things for the current character for a longer period of time, you have no advantage. That seems like a weird line. I'm not exactly sure what they were trying to say there, and this translation doesn't do it justice. However, Joseph Pipiora concludes by saying that you will notice such criticism and that there will be many more changes. The last thing it says here, we're getting feedback on how it feels to keep increasing your power once you reach max world tier. We're thinking of changes we want to address that will improve the experience, and this is an example of that. And that's far from the end. Season 1 is our first season in Diablo 4, and we're going to move this forward in a meaningful way. So this is only the start of things we can expect for tomorrow's patch. So what else can we expect from tomorrow? I don't know, but I'm excited to find out.